Hello everyone and welcome to Gaffrethon fight coming up and
oh yeah, this is cool.
Almost got the perfect one.
almost, yeah. So
Small amount of time.
of course.
So here's the optimization and for portal items that help it actually be viable for the route. If you use a bomb explosion with the perfect timing, you can get up the wall and get out of bounds, which completely skips the second half of the dungeon.
Yeah, so this is
There is a skip.
yeah, but the cutscene. Ooh, very nice.
That is a great fight. Wow.
Yeah, if you had to choose between waffles and pancakes, what would you choose?
So waffles are pancakes with abs, so I would go with waffles.
Waffles all the way.
All
It's
the
not
way,
even a
of course.
debate.
No, waffles are just
Waffle
better.
Waffles.
or beans. Or beans.
Oh, beans.
Nah, waffles all the way, yeah.
Waffles. I'm German. I just have to go with the schnitzel.
Deception, disgrace.
Link grabbed a nut to know how to speak Minish. If Duolingo knew that was possible, they would run out of business instantly. And
They would become farmers instead.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly what we're doing.
Also, Ducky is doing the 4 blue rupee minute, partly
Okay.
because that's what he was known for, among other things. As far as I know, he was the only one doing it until 2020, maybe?
We're supposed to go to the second half of the dungeon, and in the second half of the dungeon, there's going to be 4 keys to collect. Because of that time save.
Yeah. Also, the magical
These guys.
boomerang is pretty cool. 'Cause
Oh my god. He has the best enemy in the game.
he has
Yeah, Black was the first person to discover the like the overall setup for how the strat would work.
but he's gonna fight Motherpillar. He likes his boss, his mini-boss so much that he made an emote out of it.
It steps off of the switch and then it will trigger it as hit.
I see. I've always loved how that Amos, you can just whack him and he's like, okay, and he just...
I'll move.
So now the only really scary place that they turn up now is in that room.
Lucky Shell, run is blessed. So that was actually only one rocket, which is pretty good, but that was very close for the cannonless strat. Let's go!
Nice. First blast and 2 cane shots.
Right,
Oh yeah, so we got
first
glitches.
trick of the game, just like last week, but very good.
Case walking animation, that is also a cutscene. Because we're doing both at the same time, we kind of get both the cutscenes to activate at the same time, and they interrupt each other. Anything different here to what we saw Chloe do last week? We're going to be doing the same strat here to be able to go over to get the green book. This is a slightly different version of it, where you can see we are
Kind of glitched. What is expected of you is to actually use that extra clone to go to Royal Valley, because there was the king that died from probably too much pleasure from Vaidi earlier, who told you, hey Link, come with me to the freaking graveyard. We took the G out of the graveyard, so now it's a graveyard. We're gonna party. So.
It's all more accurate, by the way.
Also, yeah, that's the strat I was talking about.
yeah. Toads developed the swamp double minute to.
This is an insane minute, I love it.
Nice. Now, careful to not get the cat inside the gajah, otherwise you're going to kill it. Oh no, it's inside the wall. Right. Now, the whole thing is you want to keep it with the gajah and push it with the shield inside that gap, that thingy. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not playing nice. It's almost luck based exactly the position the P-hat lands, but we just
Watch how it moves when we gust blast it to see. And this looks good. Yeah.
All right. And so yeah, as Smith said earlier,
you put the P-hat there and you kind of squeeze with it as a trigger. And we actually knew that you could get to Photoshop in this way for a long while because that was done in 100% with a glitch, but there it's well.
But
That's so
a sub-pixel precise setup. So we're going to void out, which is going to reset our sub-pixels, move to a pixel precise position, and it's going to have our sub-pixels lined up. So that's it. And then yeah, you just hold a boot dash
And there.
diagonally and
easy
clip out
as
bounds.
that.
So we get to skip the really slow platform riding section, and that's
Let's go. That fight,
this fight.
I like it a lot.
Oh,
Oh,
very
I
nice.
actually got lucky with the Moblin as well.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's, 10-second loss each time. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So the
he's
whole
now
point of
OG.
this is we need to go get the power bracelets right now.
Yeah. Let's see what strat Nitro is gonna do against the two Moblins. So slightly more risky and optimal strat than what Quo did, but, about what was going on, but I think Quo used the Ghost Jar to get on top of layer, well not on layer 2, but to grab the mushroom.
Oh no.
This guy is awful.
Yes, this P-hat has been the bane of everyone, even back in that day. It's never changed.
With the diagonal angle on your character, you can pull something in a diagonal way, and with the chest in that position, it lines up perfectly to go on the tile that's supposed to make your screen transition, and so it got deleted, more or less. And then we certainly need the key, but you can go through without triggering the screen transition. And there I was silent to be sure he could hear the rolls, because by
That's
rolling
terrifying.
you can go.
Cecil's going to be doing a Death Abuse here.
Yeah, this is a
with a setup.
This is a setup.
Very
Alright.
nice.
Now it's time for an Ocarina glitch. Oh, you have enough room to do modern there.
Yeah, that's
Barely.
cool. So here we're going to do portal jump storage. So it's just as simple as getting Ocarina glitch and then trying to jump on the portal.
Yeah, that's another skip.
It's a cool skip in that area of the dungeon, you know?
This is a great fight.
I love that strat. The Dark Knight is like, where did he go?
That never refuses to be entertaining.
Of the run, Canonless.
No.
Oh, so sad.
And those toads to death to get the first like big record for this route.
And so just for this manip, you look at the fusing George, and as soon as it touches the edge of the rock, you know that you can release and get it. At the manip, that was a pretty interesting Keaton room. Yeah, that looks a lot like a Vlax manip, but pretty nice. A lot of
Yeah, it's a
micro
variant
movement.
on Vlax. That green rupee lets me know that it's 2 slashes and then we're on the right RNG.
Oh yeah.
I suck at the
Oh,
game.
what? Oh no. That was so unfortunate. I thought he got there.
Alright, well,
I
Bit careful about how much health you have. You don't want too much because you would have to lose it all, walk through enemies and not take any damage. So yeah, we're going to be manipulating one of this P-hat, the
rock
rock beetles. They're not P-hats, they're rock beetles. But yeah, the rock beetle, we're going to move it into a spot to stand on us and push us into a wall. The position is quite precise here, but basically Martin pushed against the P-hat, the rock beetle to charge up push value and then face down. And having push value and facing down when we get clipped into the wall means that Link is facing a ledge tile while having push value. So the game just reads that and goes, okay, we need to make them jump. So the jump action happens before we get sent back into bounds. And now we're just off screen, we just memorize them.
So the rupee route is exactly the same as very bad.
Oh, P-hat, please.
Let's go.
Nice.
And now I'm curious which killstone the sun will get there.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4 boot dashes and then a spin attack, and that gives us a red arrow.
With the new tricks. Ooh.
Oh,
Eslo.
Okay. We're going to see an Eslo buff. Oh, no. Yeah, we are seeing Eslo buffering.
Very nice. Right, so Myth, can you explain how
Dungeon route from 2008. It was this.
Go. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Still have no idea how that works, but it looks cool. Our runner, and then we'll start with the run. So Nitros, can you introduce yourself a little bit? Exactly at that time. Oh, let me. Okay, very nice. Throw a bomb, rolls, and
Yeah, very nice.
But something
That's really you need to take into account is that when you grab the red kingstone, you can have you can get an extra sparkle, and that goes energy one more time, and that's not what you want.
The cutscene can be interrupted by one of Link's items.
I'm pretty sure there's quotes from Tompa being like, the boomerang? What am I gonna do with that useless item?
So we're going to be using the magic boomerang. When you've thrown the boomerang, it's midair. When you're holding A, it kind of like locks Link into whatever they're doing, and prevents the screen transitioning from happening. So that lets us get out of bounds. So Darkies are off the bottom of the screen at the moment, and they were using the cane to look for some particles to see if they were on the right pixel. And it's very precise. And you need to know Kinstone sparkle patterns. So the
Thing to do is just to do a saving correct to the standard P-hat manipulation. So Session's going to be manipulating P-hat into the corner of the air, because there is a oversight in this bridge, and if we put it
in the right spot. I think he's got it. Do a boot dash, we clip through the corner, and we're on layer 2, so we run over the top of all the collision.
Easy money, and then it's just going to enter a things. Fast like that, and if you are clearly out of manip, well, too bad for you because it's going to get these 2 more.
Based on Link's facing direction, and that gets very confused when we're doing diagonal angle retention. So it's a bit too complicated to go into the exact setup for, but we're going to use angle retention to pull this pillar inside the wall, and then do angle retention to grab the pillar, which is going to push us up into the wall, but we get damage boosted by a roller bite that we put into the wall, and that is just enough to push us up onto layer 2 and touch the edge of the screen transition. So we transition into the next room, up on layer 2, and we can walk over the top of everything.
This time I have the focus on light, so I should not miss it.
It's dodgy.
I think PK you had the idea to just equip the bow there.
Did I? Did you actually remember to rub Octo's head for good luck before Octo fight, or did you forget?
I think I forgot, and that's why I got winning.
That's why.
But I also only got winning, so it, could have been worse.
Get into droplets. So first, the setup, I think it was found by Yadra.
Yeah.
And the idea is to die once you as you open that door. So that's from perfect. That's not too bad. And then you need to do an ocarina glitch. And if you enter, well, you are screwed.
Yeah.
But there, what Ducky did is another thing he invented, which is OG Modern. So he's gonna be able to push, no, not push, to pull.
That's correct. Goodly and to delete a little tile right there. And because of that, well, the thing is that simply then we're gonna trigger the screen transition while going through. And so what I'm gonna do is trigger another screen transition, but much further. And so we can get right on the bridge. Nice, pretty good.
And right to the mini boss. Perfect.
Very keen.
Nitros, what do you think of the minecart in the Minish Cup? Are they cool?
They are really fast.
The radioactive water. You can tell me whatever you want. It's not mineral water, it's green. Green means uranium or
Mountain Dew.
plutonium. Mountain Dew. Moving. It's not gonna work. For the lantern, you just have to open the door less than half a second after lighting it up. And so this is why everybody puts the lantern on B and go BR or BA, but most oftentimes BR, I think. And yeah, that's simple as that.
Okay, it's a little bit faster, right? But this should work. Oh my god, dude.
And so, well, what happened is...
Okay, I'm gonna rewind.
It was alright until it wasn't, so Myth had to press Sword and Ocarina like 4 frames apart.
I did, I went back too far.
So you have to do it again?
Yeah, okay. Not using the cape, you can brush against a corner and then do a slash turn and then a boot dash. One of the optimizations made is using the lantern to one-shot the Wizrobes instead of using the sword to kill them.
Yep, because for some reason Wizrobe are like big nerds. They cannot deal with light, so you can just put the lantern on their face and they instantly die. And so obligatory Martin moment in this area, Ezlo tells you, hey, be careful of the raindrops, they're gonna hurt like a rock, they're gonna do more than a little bit of damage. But truth is, it only does a quarter heart, which is the minimal amount of damage, so Ezlo is a fucking liar. And yeah, everybody needs to know that. I will never stop saying that piece of trivia.
Things get really weird from that point. So yeah, we're getting a diagonal
this is the best setup.
Yeah, very nice.
So you can just get there.
Yeah, me and Vlak did the majority of the work for this. I came up with the first draft that
Let's go, first
relied. I started pausing to check the bomb sprites to wait for the correct timing, and when the bomb got to a good position, a good timing on it, then they start doing an Ezlo buffer. Ezlo buffering, you just hold the select button down, and then Ezlo will talk to you. When you close the text box, Ezlo will then immediately talk to you again, exactly 2 frames after, and so the game will run for exactly 2 frames.
That
and
guy is a pain in the
This
ass.
guy hates you. Wow.
Twice.
Holy shit.
The Ezlo triggers. Lovely. Yes.
The second
cool.
try, very good. Still.
Yeah, well done. You as well. This dungeon's very different.
All right, I will see how it is. Oh, sword strats. So with rope fight, you use bombs to kill them faster. You still use bombs nowadays, because people will use lantern for preference or because it's easier, I think.
Pixel is just
it's
really
not
hard
easy.
in this game.
Yeah. So the Moblin's going to be awful to us. Nice. Oh, you're doing that. Oh my
nice.
god. Wow.
I've actually never seen that. So far, so good, honestly.
Yeah, these guys. Okay. No!
What?
Why did he go around the skull?
What?
But I do remember seeing run.
Okay.
Is that they'll fire electricity or just smashing, but
Time.
GG.
Time.
Oh.
And that's it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, GG's.
That's a 1:34:06, and I'm pretty sure that's a PB.
Nice.
yeah, it's 2 minutes maybe.